Sunday afternoon. I guess we are now turning to evening. It is 4 o'clock. Thanks for tuning in with us on WFMY Plus for the latest look at your forecast, your scorching forecast that we've seen. Just yesterday we hit 95, and today we're currently at 93, 95 in Burlington, and 96 in Winston-Salem. Feels like 105 degrees over toward our east for our friends in Raleigh. Feels like 106 degrees, and due to the fact that this heat is just downright dangerous the next couple of days, we do have a weather impact alert, and we want to keep you informed on what the forecast looks like, of course, but feels like temperature is really up to around 105 degrees. Could even exceed that in some spots, as we've seen in Alamance County, really up to around 105, really to 108, hence why they're under an extreme heat warning. This is until Wednesday, so this is for both the rest of the night tonight, mainly through around 8 o'clock or so, and then Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Mainly going to have to be especially careful from around 11 a.m. until 8 p.m. each day, especially in the early afternoon and early evening. So make sure you're staying hydrated and also limiting your time outdoors. Stay inside, stay in the AC if you can. If you are going to be spending time outside, maybe make sure you have somewhere to go that has proper AC if you need to cool off. Heat advisory is in effect for our area all the way until 8 p.m. tomorrow, so that covers the basis for the rest of the night tonight, and also from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. tomorrow due to the heat. Extreme heat warning, what's the difference between the two? Well, extreme heat warning is a step worse than the heat advisory. That's where you can see heat index values up to around 110 degrees. Alamance County, you're within that extreme heat warning, and that is until 8 p.m. tomorrow night as well. Heat index values the next couple of days are sweltering. We've been seeing 104 degree heat indices across our area today, up to around 105. We're going to stay in the triple digits through at least Wednesday, and then that's when we start to see a little bit of a drop off into Thursday and Friday, and that's due to a little bit of shower chances actually returning to our area, able to cool us off back into the 80s and even possibly into the 70s by the time we step into the weekend. Now, something that's important that I think you should know is the difference here between heat exhaustion and heat stroke here. Heat exhaustion is basically a warning. A heat stroke that is a immediate action called. You need to call 911 immediately if you have the symptoms of a heat stroke: throbbing headache, no sweating, super high body temperature that can reach up to 103, rapid strong pulse. Versus some heat exhaustion symptoms are more so the excessive sweating, the muscle cramps, the cool, pale, clammy skin. Very important that you know these symptoms, not only for yourself, but you can also identify them for others too, whether it be friends or family, while you're spending time outdoors. Burlington right now, 95 degrees. Whew. I am glad I'm in the AC. I am glad I am in this little weather nook here with the AC on. I'm actually wearing a jacket. It's a little bit cool in here, believe it or not. Lower 70s for dew points, feels like 103 degrees. It is just oppressive. It feels tropical-like out there. It's like air that you can wear. You're basically swimming as you walk. But there actually is a little bit of drama currently on the radar. Not so much for us in the Triad, where some of us could see an isolated pop-up shower or storm. All of the main event is actually well toward our eastern portions of Raleigh, where there is a outlined severe storm risk for the area. For us in the Triad particularly, going to zoom in on a couple of spots where we're looking at a couple of showers, mainly over here in Wilkes and Surrey County, also starting to move into portions of Stokes too. Mainly also dissipating. This is all kind of from orographic lifting that can these mountains help lift these, clouds that can cool and condense and form these showers and storms, and they really don't last all of that long. Kind of going over here to look at some of these storms. Several severe thunderstorm warnings for our eastern coast, though, where they have a little bit more energy to thrive, at least in the atmosphere. Seeing some hail, some gusty winds with those, but for us, maybe a little bit of lightning, maybe a locally heavy downpour, but most of us are going to be staying dry. Here's that severe storm risk for the day today. Most of it is going to continue to be toward the east of our area. Looks like they updated it to include just portions of Guilford County, Randolph, and Montgomery counties just in the last couple of updates. But for now, still expecting most of us to stay dry into the night tonight, but a pop-up shower or two not completely out of the question. The good news is that behind this heat, we are going to be cooling off a bit. I teased at it ahead at it just a couple of minutes ago, and I'm going to show you when it happens here in your full 7-day forecast, and then send you back over to current conditions and a live look at the radar. Next couple of days, low to mid 90s, not anywhere near the record set currently in the triple digits, but we're still hot and we're above normal for this time of year. You can see the averages just below the banner there next under 7-day forecast. 88 is our average high, so low to mid 90s these next couple of days, with rain chances also back into Thursday and Friday. And behind that, we're cooling off heading into the end of the Wyndham Championship. We're back in the mid to upper 70s.